Oh yeah, we're live. Oh yeah, I need a microphone for y'all motherfuckers to hear me. There we go. Damn, that looks good. All right, I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. Awesome. He's on his. That little guy's on his way. Little clip tray. I'm gonna go over to my Twitter app. My Cricket Samsung LG phone. $30 a month. Gotta love that. Good excuse to go in a cell phone store. Stay connected to your roots. You know what I'm saying? All right, go. Fuck out of here. Wait. Paste. There we go. Wait. Here we go. Tweet. That should work. All right. Ladies and germs. People of all persuasions, if you feel so inclined, call this number. You will be live on the Edgelord Apocalypse live podcast. That's 443-540-8518 for Edge Chat. It's going to be me, Nick, and Brian for at least an hour until we run it. Well, you know, they didn't need to know that. But look, call that number. Talk to an Edgelord. Tantalize us. There'll be great stuff. I'll be putting that number back out there a couple of times tonight. Thank you. Or hit us up, I guess, on the live chat function on the YouTube. Maybe you want to have that up on the computer in case someone does, in fact, hit us up. The YouTube joint. Yeah, but that's lame. It kind of only has, like, doesn't pop up into a full link. I don't know. Okay. Excellent. Oh, look. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac retweeted my tweet. All right. Well, we got Nicholson on the way. Say 28th Street. Yeah, get in on it. Yeah, hit us up, Mercury Theater Television on YouTube. Yeah, Edgelord. It's backwards on this motherfucker. Link whatever. In bio Yep. Yeah, I guess so. I don't want to wait on Nicholson for your love.
You know it's a good song? I listened to, went into went into Whole Foods yesterday so I could shoplift some microwave burritos.
Okay.
And they had that song Buffalo Soldier in there playing by Bob Marley.
Yeah, Stolen from Africa.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah. It is a good song. I don't know too many Bob Marley songs that aren't good.
That's true.
He was as someone else said, poet and a prophet. That's Anthony Kiedis said that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Bob Marley, poet and a prophet. Yeah, exactly. Anthony Kiedis knew what he was talking about. Smart guy.
Probably rhyming that statement with
All right. Watch. So we wait, scats? Yeah.
How do you feel about scatting?
It's fine. You know, it's
Scatman Brothers is cool.
Scatman Brothers is really cool. There's some crazy Little Boy Danny.
From The Shining.
What?
That
Oh, Scatman Brothers. I was thinking about Scatman John.
Oh.
I was like, yeah. There's some crazy story about Scatman John where he's like some sort of like classically trained. I think he's like a jazz musician in Europe or something like that. And he never got his comeuppance until he made a retarded pop hit. And and got like fabulously wealthy off of it, but then died an early death. So I don't know. I don't know what the moral of that story is. Moral of that story is Brian Nicholson not punctual. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. One of my big discoveries for 2018 has been taking crave going to the gym. Pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking lit.
That's chill. I
Yeah,
mean, smoking weed and working out's cool too.
I mean taking like muscle relaxers and going to the gym pretty cool too.
Yeah. I don't know about doing heroin and going to the gym. Just like a little bit.
Seeing someone like nod it out and like get a
Don't do enough to do that, but just enough so you're just like, fuck, it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's a terrible
That's
idea.
actually probably what like the people that you see like on the elliptical that are just like look like they're about to like pass out.
They're on dope.
Yeah.
They're coming off of one. Yeah. Like, dude, it's an elliptical. Chill out.
I like the people at the gym who like go on the treadmills and they literally just like set it to like the same speed that you would be going if you were like walking on the street.
Yeah. What is that?
I have no fucking idea. My assumption is that like that's their like warm up and those people drove to the gym and they're like, oh well if I you know like my feeling is like if you just walk to the gym you don't have to like spend like a half hour walking like
Yeah. That's.
at like a walking pace on a treadmill.
Yeah. Yeah. That's legit. I don't know, but I wouldn't want to be seen walking on a treadmill in a gym. There's like a little element of showing off.
Yeah.
And like, you're being seen, so you don't want to look like a fucking wussy.
Yeah.
Like run,
Yeah.
like get a nice schwitz going on. Yeah.
Another thing that that sort of plays into that is like maybe work out with only one earbud in so people can sort of hear the music coming out of the other one and they're like, oh cool, that guy is listening to Nuketown. That's a good song.
Nuketown.
Yeah.
What's it? Tell me all about Nuketown, Nick.
It's the
Ski Mask of Slump God shit.
yeah, from Stokely. Probably like the best album of 2018. It's named after a level in, I believe, Call of Duty Black Ops. So fucking
Oh,
sick.
cool. A video game. I love those. Yeah.
So does Ski Mask the Slump God.
He probably does, because he's a millennial baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, most of the people that I know that play Overwatch are Gen Xers.
Yeah, like Matty Metro. Yeah. Well, we're like the same age. He might be like a year older than me. I guess I don't know, 1980. That's like Gen X, millennial cusp.
Yeah.
That's how I describe myself generally. I think, I mean, I've read different things like, that millennials start at 80 or 84 is generally what I hear. Yeah. Yeah. Because if you're born in 84, you're 35.
Yeah.
I'll be 39 next year. I mean, I just turned 38, but still old enough to know better.
I'll be 29 in February.
Well, good for you, you fucking little Aquarian, you. Yeah, we're both air signs. That's cute.
Yeah, this podcast is so fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
So, still waiting on our guest to arrive.
That's fine. I guess when he hits the door, the show really starts. Yeah.
That's when the show will begin.
Tell him to start trotting.
Yeah.
Again, I'll bring your attention to the call-in number for this wonderful podcast for Edge Chat. It's 443-540-8518. Call us and chat. We'll put you on speakerphone. You'll be on the show. Now check out my holiday gut. No, he ate so many carbs. Oh my God, look at it. It's terrible. Ew. Chick-fil-A that Chick-fil-A made me feel like hot trash.
Oh yeah, you were.
I ate 2 sandwiches and a milkshake. Yeah, and then I like took a nap. Little nap after that. I needed to. What did I have? All the Thanksgiving stuff I ate. That was good. What did I do? Why am I drawing a blank right now? I went to fucking town the other day and I can't remember what it was on. Oh well, it must have not been that good. I don't like it because fucking, all that bread and sugar makes my skin break out, makes me feel bad, makes me fat. So.
Yeah, my mom did a turkey and a ham for Christmas this year.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, bird and the pig butt. Get with it.
Yeah, I was trying to talk her into stuffing the turkey. It was just a turkey breast.
Jamming a ham right in there.
Yeah.
Oh, ham key. Oh, it was just the breast.
Yeah.
Oh, boring, dude. I'm all about the dark meat. Turkey breast is like, but like, I don't know. But if she didn't stuff it or anything.
No, we had stuffing.
Oh, did you stuff it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. How's that? We're rolling on that? Yeah. The audio for this live stream will be also uploaded to our SoundCloud and whatnot. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Episode 13. Yeah. Get with it. Yeah. He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31. Right? Who said that? Dexter Holland, The Offspring. Yeah, man. Yeah. Pretty fly for a white guy. He's getting a tattoo. He's getting ink done. He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31.
How do you know that song, but you don't know
You're Gonna Go Far, Kid? I don't know. That kind of rings a bell. Well, probably because Pretty Fly for a White Guy was like omnipresent in whatever year that came out, like 96. Oh no, I thought it was older than that. I don't know. Yeah, I want to say 97 because I remember I was where I was working. I was I was on a construction site and like everybody was going It was a fun joke. Yeah. Oh yeah, man, our Lord and Savior Weird Al.
Who was it that had that joke? Was it Ryan? The joke about being Weirder Al Yankovic, who just did parodies of
Weird Al songs. Oh my God! Hold on a second. Here, how does this work? Edgelord Apocalypse. 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 All right. Cool. All right. Well, Brian just got here. I guess the show is officially started. Everybody, give a warm welcome. It did already start.
I thought that you were on a couch and that I could just sit on the couch. And it's like, oh no, there's two chairs.
You need hold on. Oh no. I'll be behind. No, we have to do something real quick before. Hold on. Stay out of the way. Actually, it is a live stream. You're basically on live television right now. No, you're blowing it, pal. You're standing right in the light. Brian, back up. All right, everybody, watch out because I'm gonna fucking shoot Nick on live stream. All right, are you ready? Okay. Now, I just want you to know, this is not. Yeah, this is not an actual firearm. It's a CO2 powered pellet gun. I'm still gonna shoot my friend here because it's good fucking TV. All right, I'll give it a little bit back. Ready? And it bounced right off of him. Big fucking deal. All right, Brian. All right, here. The mic's yours. The seat's yours. I'll be in the back.
Now I can sit in the hot seat. Did either of you see any of those movies about Christine Chubbuck?
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my God, this is in both of your wheelhouses. Christine Chubbuck is the Florida newswoman back in the 70s who committed suicide live on air.
Oh, like Bud Dwyer.
Yes,
Oh.
but she was a newswoman, and she didn't
Have a
really
beer,
have
Brian. Oh, you
anything
already helped
bad
yourself,
going
yeah.
on in her life. She seemingly so.
She just wanted to be fucking remembered.
There was and was not successful.
Well, yeah, because I don't know about her. I know about all kinds of freaky
Yeah,
shit.
you know about all the suicides.
Yeah, like Bud Dwyer. You know.
I know about the guy Nick just mentioned.
Yeah.
Kurt
People I
Cobain.
actually know personally that have killed themselves.
You've forgotten their
unfortunately.
names, and you're just trying to.
No, I don't want to say their names.
No, all
Yeah.
right, fair. That's respectable.
It is respectable.
Or you don't
Respectful,
remember them.
rather. No, you just hush. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. to a real one. Woody Allen. Ronan Farrow killed himself. Oh, that lady from the Where's the Beef commercials? Fact.
I think she is still running. I think her corpse is still on the ballot. In
Absolutely.
several states.
Yeah. So, Brian, nice to see you.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack. Well, I thought.
No, open that fucking beer up. They're sitting there for you. I got them out for you. No, got to get you a little lubed up. You know what I mean? Get that gab going. You want a little.
I thought you meant sexually.
No,
like,
you
we
want.
gotta get you a little bit.
Can I
lubed
offer you a little tequila, perhaps?
I'm okay.
You're okay. What if I insist?
I'm not a tequila man.
All right. Well, you've hurt my feelings.
Don't you not drink anymore?
I haven't drank a drop of
Aren't you
alcohol.
hurting your own feelings?
No, I
by
haven't
continuing to have
had a drop
them
of alcohol
by
in
not
almost
numbing
3
them with
years.
alcohol?
I don't know. Hey, Carol. Damn. Yeah, dude. Those things. Hey, Nick. Christ almighty. Yeah. Yeah. What are you trying to do? Hit that can?
Fine, because you're not trying to kill anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm allowed to do it, and you're not for some reason.
Who's licensed?
Whatever. So, yeah. What's on?
2018. It certainly was a year.
Yeah, not one of my favorite on record. You know what was a good year? Everybody complained
For
about
you?
it, though. Yeah, for me. Everybody liked to complain about it. But 2016 was a pretty cool year.
Huh.
Yeah, everybody wanted to fucking cry their eyes out about 2016, but I had a pretty good time in 2016.
As David Bowie's fentanyl dealer.
What? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because David Bowie killed himself with an overdose of fentanyl, right?
I mean, I don't think you count it as killing yourself if you overdose.
Yeah.
I
well,
mean,
you
I
can,
don't know.
You can purposely OD. People do that shit.
Sure.
Bummer. Yeah, you can. Benzos are not fucking harmless. R.I.P. to a real one.
Have you heard that apparently, because I know you love Lil Peep, but and listen to Lil Peep's music regularly, but other music that I assume is terrible but actually don't know what I'm talking about. The 1975 have a song where the lyricist or vocalist says, R.I.P. Lil Peep.
Wait, there's a band called The 1975, you're saying?
Yeah. They're British. They're
Okay.
very popular. I don't know. Not only do I not know what they sound like, at work, I work at a music store.
Yeah, Brian.
Think, but actually no one consumes music by paying for it.
Edge Chat 443-540-8518. Call us now.
So-
Make us feel like we're not doing this in an empty
But
room.
what happens is, so somebody came, like, I was talking about the 1975, and I was just like, yeah, apparently they're very popular. And this woman was like, who are you talking about? And I thought she was going to have an opinion about the music that it seemed like me and my coworkers were talking about somewhat dismissively. And then she was just like, oh, yeah, they are popular. So maybe no one has heard of them in the United States.
There's a lot of stuff that's popular in Britain that
Yeah.
isn't popular in the United States. Like what? Bear baiting. Not brushing your teeth is pretty popular there. It seems like. Yeah. Wait, did they have one there? Or they don't.
They do.
Oh, yeah,
I think
okay.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, there's way less people, I guess. Yeah. It's an island. It's not the continent. Yeah.
So has this T-shirt countdown begun?
Oh yeah, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? What are you looking at? What are we looking at here? What we got?
So, because this is going to be archived in just audio only form, I presume, right? So like,
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube for fucking forever. Yeah, till like the giant solar flare.
okay,
I'm
so I don't
praying
have
for
to
it happens.
describe anything happening.
You can if you
visually
want. No, you should also do that because it'll also be on the
on the pod.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna act
We're
like
double
that's for
dipping.
posterity,
Yeah, all right.
because honestly, anyone will be able to click on the YouTube video and see the number of plays and how low it is, but you can't do that with a
Hey,
podcast.
sit on it. That comfortable chair, I mean.
Yeah, you do. Well, what's funny was Aaron gave himself fake knuckle tats that say Edgelord.
Yep.
But I was thinking, looking at just one of those hands, I was like, oh, what if it said For Loco? That wouldn't necessarily be an off-brand.
That would be a good.
Fake
I'll
knuckle
bet you that
tattoo.
exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and it doesn't have caffeine in it. Like, what gives?
I was in Eddie's Liquors up in Brian's neck of the wood a while back, and these two Hopkins frat boys came in while I was at the register. And they were just
My neck of the wood is Hopkins. I am a professor at Johns Hopkins of
Yeah.
nautical law.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Brian. Will you wear this lovely bucket hat on the podcast?
Sure. Because
Thank you.
people are just going to be listening to this as audio and not watching the video. It doesn't matter what unflattering hats I wear.
There you go. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, if you take a shine to it, you can have it.
These are some fashion critiques.
Yeah.
The new shirt Nick is wearing is a jack-o'-lantern shirt. The shirt he was previously wearing said, "Better have my money." Had burning money on it.
Yeah.
And then before that, a New Jersey Devils logo.
Yeah, so he looks like Fat
Jersey,
Kevin
like an
Smith.
extended
Fat Kevin Smith.
a jortless Kevin Smith.
Yeah. Yeah, get a good look at that.
I don't know
People.
how many of the concepts for the episode that you have told me in person have been explained over the air. Has the idea that it's top 10 themed and that
What's
you're
that?
Okay. I'm gonna okay.
I'm glad you brought notes.
And you have your shirts. and
Those are the
your-
best shirts that Nick bought this
Oh,
year.
I told you yesterday that you should have them ranked with the worst one out, and then so is it.
I think we're actually moving down as far as general quality because I started with the more mundane shirts and we're going to work our way.
Right, I thought that's what you wanted. That's building suspense. And and it's gonna end with full nudity.
I have Ewan on shirts on here.
You're spoiling it.
Yeah, don't wreck it already. Well,
Oh wait, I've got this thing I wanted to. No, fuck. I'll save that for later.
no, now.
Yeah. Okay.
There is no later.
I will talk about this one thing that I wanted to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Because I think I texted Nick about this, but he never responded to me, so I don't know if he got it or if I just thought, oh, that's a very funny news story that happened this year, and it's in the world of comic books, but French comic books. But stay with me, because I know it's
Heavy
gonna
metal,
seem,
JC Charlie.
I know it's gonna seem fucking niche at first, but the situation is gonna escalate.
Yeah. What if it was? Okay, sorry, go for it.
So this dude, Bastien Vives, who I like his drawings. He did this comic that I lent to Nick called Last Man, and it's sort of like fake Dragon Ball in that it's about a fighting contest. But the drawings are pretty good, but people criticize it and were sort of mad about it because they were like, this seems like it's for kids, but also a lot of sexy drawings of this kid who's the main character's mom. I don't really. It's weird, and and then the Frenchies were just like, oh, the U.S. you're so puritanical. The French is more comfortable with sex. But this year, that dude put out a book that shipped to shops but immediately got recalled for being child pornography because he did like
whoa.
a 200-page
Whoa.
comic just about a kid who has a hard-on all the time and all the people who fuck him. And normally in this
Oh.
situation, you would be
Yeah.
like,
Jesus.
it's
Ooh.
satire, not intended as pornography. But like before it had come out, it was being put out by like a publisher
Ooh.
of like erotic piece, and like the dude I think had like maybe even said in the press release like really jerked off a lot while I was drawing this.
Ah.
Anyway,
Oh no.
So it's like pretty funny to
Pedophilia.
that
Not a
this is-
friend of the pod.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
not a friend of the pod.
But
Yeah.
in this dude's defense, like,
He is French.
no, I was gonna say it seems like he was like almost certainly molested as a kid. Like that's
Oh.
how that would work itself out psychologically.
Yeah.
Is that you would draw something really weird, not know it was that weird, and then get told, "Oh, that's child pornography." And now
You're like, he's
hopefully
just my life.
now hopefully he'll be in therapy, but that's a bad way to uncover memory.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well, I
huh?
thought that I thought France like as a country had like extremely like lax laws when it came to like child porn and shit. Like that was the reason why Roman Polanski moved there, right?
No, I think Roman Polanski was just avoiding extradition.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and France like notoriously harbors international criminals.
That's
yeah,
cool.
also it couldn't even.
That's where
be-
Varg lives.
Is it like a fucking like anti-death penalty thing? Also, like if you are a
Maybe.
country that doesn't have the death penalty, like you wouldn't extradite to countries that do. Even if
Perhaps.
the crime you
Hmm.
were accused of wasn't punishable by death.
I don't know. What you doing down there, Nick?
Just checking on the feed.
Yeah, I just looked at it on my phone. It
We've
looks
got
good.
We've got one viewer.
Oh, that might be me.
Awesome.
Hey, viewer, if you're out there, give us a call at 443
You know there are
5.
viewers.
Shut up, Brian. 443-540-8518. Call the Edgelord Apocalypse hotline right now. Chat the 3 hot edgelords waiting for you.
This is a Berserk shirt.
It's a what?
Berserk.
Berserk. What's that?
It's a really good problematic manga.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's very veiny.
Yeah.
A lot of veins.
A lot of veins.
Veins.
That's about all I know about it. Are you drinking coffee tonight, Nick?
I finished that. I might actually do a shot of tequila just because I'm.
You want some tequila?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a shot of tequila.
Yeah, let's do this.
Barkeep.
Let's do this. All right. Sure you don't want one, Brian?
Yeah.
It's free.
I assume as much, but still the answer is no.
It's free. It's Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Clear.
clearly delicious.
Not quite a shot glass, more of a.
That's a glass. It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
glass.
glass.
There you go. Salute. Here's to you, 2018, you wretched whore from the pit of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some other things that? What else was in the news?
Aaron and I are Michael Pitt and Brady Corbett, and we're going to 2018's house to ask for some eggs.
That's right. Wait,
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Funny games.
I don't know
The
that.
American
Oh.
version.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know that movie.
And
I always said that when you say acid for, I would just immediately think of Edith Massey and
Oh yeah.
a
Yeah. And Brian's the priest from The White Ribbon.
I'll accept that.
If
also
you-
another film reference I don't get. What do you know?
Brian, if you could be any character from a Michael Haneke movie, who would you want to be? Benny from Benny's
I
Video?
was the horny piano teacher.
Oh yeah.
Piano teacher. That seems. She had a good one.
Yeah. That's one of his more tame movies. I feel like.
It's upsetting.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Lars von Trier movie, The House That Jack Built?
No, I don't really want to watch a woman get her titties cut off.
Whoa, is that movie?
Apparently.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Lars von Trier is not
Real
is not a
rough.
director that I like or
Really? You
that
don't
does
like
work
edgy
that
shit?
appeals to
I
me.
thought that was who I. Yeah, you're right. Michael Haneke made.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
fun things.
You don't like what have I think I've only ever seen Antichrist, but I don't even think I watched the whole thing.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
Lars von Trier
I always
is
just
not
remember-
a friend of the pod.
Yeah. Michael Haneke's pretty cool though.
Yeah. Oh, what do we got now?
Did you buy all of these off eBay? Where are these from?
I bought this one at the place that it's like from. This is from the Little Alien in Rachel, Nevada. It's a motel that is in the town that's closest to Area 51,
Rachel,
in the middle
Nevada.
of the
Racial Nevada.
Rachel, Nevada.
Man, it's tough growing up here in Racial Nevada.
Yeah. Well, I told you about how like when you're driving down the interstate in Indiana, there's 3 exits in a row for towns called Whitestown, Brownsburg, and Zionsville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they figured it out.
Do all the Jews
Did
live
you
in
know?
Zionsville?
That's like a weird, like, I'm going to actually see if these things are living up to their names.
No, I mean I was driving through Indiana for work. I can't really like, you know.
The podcast is your real work now.
Yeah, because I make
Exactly.
so much money from it.
Yeah.
You-
Well, I'll tell you
2019
what
might
work
be the
does.
year
It makes
for
me
Patreon.
hungry.
Yeah, it sure
I
does.
think I should probably make myself a steak.
Woo,
Yeah.
This is good.
There you go. I got this one. I got this one. Delicious.
So,
16 ounces
so
of
you got
prime
kicked
Angus.
out of your apartment. You're just living down here now with a hot plate and a plastic jack-o'-lantern.
You got
Yeah,
a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with that.
that's actually pretty cool.
I'm just setting the scene for 2019.
Yeah.
Well, that rhymes. Setting the scene for
For
2019.
2019.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cruising around with the gangster lean.
There you go. Cool.
Oh, another thing that happened in 2018 was me asking my coworkers if they had heard of this rapper Lil Baby, who had
Oh,
a
Lil Baby's
song-
good.
A song
He played in
where-
Baltimore
where
recently.
the hook is wah wah wah, bitch I'm a baby.
Yeah.
And at first, no one believed me that was real.
No, it's a real
but
thing.
it's on a Drake track.
Yeah. Yeah, Lil Baby, I played somewhere in town like about a month ago. I know that because I got like a flyer a week on my car for like the entire month leading up to the event.
And did you go?
I did not. Tweeting. Hold on one second.
All right,
Smoky in
hold
here.
on, I gotta do something about this.
I had an idea earlier today where like it's just like something that I wouldn't be surprised if it already existed in the world, which would be you know like how they have those Blue Lives Matter flags where it's like the American flag but there's one blue stripe.
Goddamn right.
Nick, this is super fucked up to just be like, oh, I gotta like tweet telling people to tune into this thing, and then as I look at my Twitter, I'm reminded that I can just read my tweets on air over the
Did you know that before Michael Ian Black went completely
Synergy.
insane?
Have
he
you
had a
ever
show on
heard this
Comedy Central
lazy,
that,
lazy
like,
podcast before?
that was literally just that he would just have comedians on and they would read tweets to each other?
Stella?
No, like in like 2000
Viva Variety.
in 2012, Michael Ian Black literally just had a show where he just read tweets with guest comedians.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That
Michael
sounds-
Ian Black sucks.
I feel like I've heard.
I think if I'm thinking about who it is,
I'm really
correctly,
glad that
I might not
like,
know who it is.
I think people have also met Michael Showalter and thought that he was like a huge dick.
Oh, wow.
The person in question, Ed Schrader. Ed
Oh,
Schrader,
wow.
like, interviewed him for the City Paper and I think, like, opened a show for him and back in the day and just thought he was a huge asshole.
It's not surprising he's like a Hollywood person.
I think he's
well,
also
Ed
like
is
an
also
old,
a fucking mutant,
yeah.
and was like probably like was interviewing him, and the guy was like, "What on
Yeah.
earth is going on?"
It's true. Aaron does.
I
the
love
same
Ed, but he's a
Yeah.
fucking weirdo.
Aaron's doing the same thing that I do, which is when people that you know tell you that a celebrity is an asshole, assume that it was actually probably the person you know that was in the wrong.
Michael Showalter probably
Yeah.
just didn't have a lot to respond to with the question like, "What's your favorite '80s Elton John album?"
Yeah, right.
I
Do you-
think also Michael
Do you like
Showalter
constant
isn't
comment tea?
just a Hollywood dude. He's also like he's from like an old like New York, maybe even like publishing family.
Oh, here he comes with another shirt, ladies and gentlemen. What have we got here?
It's from the haunted house in beautiful downtown Ocean City, Maryland,
Ooh,
right
I'm
on the
scared.
boardwalk. It's staffed by Russian teenagers who hate it when you ask them for a shirt.
Yeah, fucking the redneck
Yeah.
Riviera, everybody. It's white trash Disneyland down there in Ocean City, Maryland. Treat
Oh, yeah.
yourself and your loved ones to a trip to Ocean City, Maryland.
Hey.
And while you're at it, give us a call at the
Yeah.
Edgelord
I feel like
hotline
you're
at 443-540-8518. I'm about to eat a steak I'm not going to share. Yeah, you see it right there.
Go to Secrets and hit on a Russian teenager.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I have.
Ooh, that's a nice sear.
Yeah, it is. It's all right.
It's getting smoky here at the Mercury.
It is getting a little
There
smoky.
are no smoke alarms.
No, but I've got a fire extinguisher back here. Look.
The new 6ix9ine album is pretty good.
I wouldn't
It
fuck
came out
around.
this
See,
year.
I'm good. I'm good.
We already talked about Stokely. I think Stokely might be my favorite album from this year.
Stokely, the singer from Mint Condition.
No, it's the first full-length album by Ski Mask the Slump God.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. You should check it
I
out.
work at a music store frequented by
Just-
like 55-year-old black women who were very excited about there being an album by Stokely, who is the lead singer of Mint Condition.
Oh yeah, the thing I wanted to bring up earlier was I saw Aquaman the other day, and
Was it awful,
It
man?
was really good.
Really?
It was actually like a lot of fun. I think that
Hmm.
Aquaman and Venom solve like the problem of most superhero movies, which is that in all like the Marvel movies, like the superheroes are literally like the smartest people on the earth, and that kind of makes them insufferable pieces of shit. But like in Venom and Aquaman, the heroes are just like cool dumb guys, and like you can actually like identify with them. And they also
Because you're a
What's the
cool dumb
dumbest
guy.
thing that Aquaman does? Vape?
you can't vape underwater. Are you crazy?
God vapes underwater.
I think it's
Whoa! Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my
Hey, I made a joke on my podcast.
Yeah. First one ever.
I know.
So like Pitbull wrote a song for Aquaman that's basically just him rapping over the song Africa by Toto.
Whoa.
And they only include like 10 seconds of the song in the movie proper, but it includes 2 lines where Pitbull rhymes The Great Gatsby with Banksy.
Okay.
You mean he does it twice?
How does that? That doesn't really rhyme.
It's a near rhyme.
It's in the emphasis.
It can count.
It rhyme me with
Have you
me.
seen the soundtrack to that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse
It's really good.
movie is all that
Son-
contemporary rap that you...
Yeah, Post Malone.
Yeah, that you...
He's great.
Yeah, that's right. Post Malone, your
Doesn't
favorite.
it also have XXXTentacion? Also, I might be pronouncing that wrong.
It's XXX Temptation.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
do you-
I don't know if there's an XXX Temptation track on that soundtrack, but the Post Malone song is tight. Sunflower, very good.
Yeah. Tight. What's your take on Post Malone? Brian only?
I have not heard the music of Post Malone.
Oh, you haven't.
Oh, wow,
This is a
well,
real-
here we go.
Oh, I'm taking the word of everyone making fun of it.
It's. I mean,
Um,
you can look at the guy and tell he sucks, right?
I like
can look at the guy and tell he sucks.
No,
yeah,
dude,
you can. You think you can really judge a book by its cover like that?
Yes.
He's
I agree.
He's bringing back a standard.
Now, that's an
of-
edgy take on
He's
life.
bringing back a standard of masculine beauty that has not existed since the paintings of the Dutch masters.
I want to.
Are those really bad
I've got like an
paintings?
array of weapons in front of me right now. You need to watch what you say, pal. Okay. You have less shirts on. I'll shoot you again.
Is this the song Sunflower?
God.
Can really hear his mustache. Oh, so speaking of mustaches,
I'm the only one listening to this pretty much right now.
Yeah.
because
Turn
I
that shit.
don't
Turn it off.
because
Turn it off.
of my,
Good boy.
discomfort with femininity, I refuse to use chapstick. So the other day, I
Shut the
realized
fuck
that
up.
I have like a fucking like a mustache of dead skin, like right at the borderland.
My
of
guy.
My lip and my upper mouth.
Yeah.
Looks awful.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to
there you
also
go.
drink more water. Your lips won't get chapped as easily.
I drink tea because it's the winter. Also, you know
Instead
what
of
you would
water?
think would avoid this is drinking aloe beverages all the goddamn time.
Uh,
That's not doing shit for me.
Maybe you should just, you know what is better, you could do for yourself if you don't use chapstick because you don't want to be like a pretty lady.
Just suck in on a stick of butter.
Oh, there's that. Or you could just kind of like go like into like a jar of Vaseline
Okay.
You can put you
Oh,
can
like you would do as.
or
prelude
you know
to
they
attending
have like
suck your
little
own dick.
things like Carmex, I think it's called, that you just kind of like it's like an ointment you can just like apply to your lips.
It's a skincare podcast, everybody.
You don't. Oh, I mean, I have a lot of skincare products. I take care of my skin.
Do you know what I realized? I think earlier this year, and I like pointed it out to Schwartz, but it's also true for me. Is just like, oh yeah, like Schwartz might be somebody who like goes on about gender being fake, but he hasn't taken the step to getting fucking under eye cream to take care of the fact that he looks all bruised.
That's a common trait among the Hebrews, I believe.
Yeah.
The weird raccoon eyes.
Yeah.
Like Jonah Hill has those real
Yeah.
hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Kramer?
I'm
I
a
don't
little
know.
unclear on what under eye cream is, but will it cure Jewishness?
Wild if true.
Yeah.
Also,
Absolutely.
For a certain portion of the population, an important
Wait,
epiphany.
there's makeup that makes your foreskin grow back?
Jeez, if
No,
only.
you just have to get it grafted back on, and I'm pretty sure that actually is a surgery you can get.
I don't know. I don't think they graft it back on, but they do stuff where you tie like some weights
Weights?
to your foreskin and stretch it.
Whoa.
I don't think it's worth trying, and I don't have enough foreskin to even like make it go. I
have too much foreskin.
Are you you're not circumcised?
No, hell no.
Oh, well, good for you.
My
I
parents
guess.
are atheists.
Yeah.
They don't care about personal cleanliness.
That's not even what like the modern like in modern America we don't circumcise people because of Jews. We circumcise them because of fucking what's his name, Kellogg.
Right, because he thought
was
that it
like-
would cut down on the amount of masturbation.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
maybe
I
it's
am
true
circumcised.
because- Yeah, you're the.
I'm
you're
circumcised
The circumcised not no fap guy. You're the hooded masturbator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
These
I
are
mean,
your
I'm
serial
circumcised
killers.
because I'm
actually,
Jewish.
I'm an uncut gym cell at this point.
He's a gym cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a no fapper. I'm just a like a very
Less
seldom
fapper.
fapper.
All right.
You know, like you just can't. You know, at my age and disposition, if I was rubbing them out every day, I'd be just like a dried up little fucking
Bought this shirt at Walmart.
nothing of a man. You know, you got to save it up.
This shirt is actually very popular with dads pushing baby carriages.
Let me
down
see
the,
that.
Down the.
It's a big old-
Oh shit! No.
This is a very popular shirt with dads that are pushing baby carriages down the shoulder of highways.
Yeah, it is.
I've learned that from experience.
With their
in my
like
travels
Maverick
across the
100
country.
menthol cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've got another hot take for you.
Oh, another one.
No way.
Which is just like, man,
That's why we had you on,
people
Brian.
talk a lot of shit about the Rick and Morty fan base ruining the show for them, but you know it has the world's worst fan base for something that's not that bad? That's right, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh man,
Pretty solid movie.
it's a
Watch
good.
it without baggage.
I don't know, but it's just like you see someone with like the Jack Skellington
I
shirt on. It is
know.
just like, wow, you're a piece of human
They're on
garbage.
the bus and taking care of their children poorly. I know.
I don't want to give too much away about what I'm doing here with the shirts, but we'll get to that later.
Oh,
shit.
oh,
You know
yeah,
what
that's
else
right.
Came into the used CD store, an album called Nightmare Revisited, which is the songs of The Nightmare Before Christmas covered by such bands as Korn.
Oh, that
What?
sounds awesome.
I know
sounds
what
really
I'm
good.
downloading
Yeah,
off
oh
of
my
Soul
God, I'm
Seek
looking it up
later.
on
Still
Spotify
there.
right now.
Still
Yeah.
there.
Damn,
Whoa,
that's what's up.
When I was in middle school, my favorite album was the Rocky Horror Punk Rock Show.
I have that
which was-
CD of yours.
Oh yeah,
It's terrible.
it's like covers of the Rocky Horror Picture Show by like the Ataris.
Yeah,
and,
it's like music I don't like, but from a movie I don't like.
Yeah. How's your steak?
It's okay. I'm just eating some of the gristle now.
That is a wet meal.
It
How
is
do
a
you
wet
feel
meal
about A1?
for cowards. Yeah.
Yeah. You shouldn't eat a fucking steak with sauce, unless if you're like I don't know, like 6 years old or something.
Or it's like you're an asshole that gets it well done.
Oh
I
yeah,
also
but you should
kinda
never get
feel
meat
like
well
steaks
done.
are bullshit.
Unless if it's seafood.
What?
I went when I was in high school. I was in Montana visiting my aunt, and we went to a steakhouse. And because I'm from Philadelphia and its suburbs, I remember just thinking like,
Oh my
"Yeah, I'll
God, they have
get a cheesesteak."
Devotchka on here.
And then finding out like, oh, you don't get a cheesesteak at a steakhouse. It's just like a piece of meat. that
Whoa.
is not appetizing to me at all.
Yo, there's a
really.
Sparkle Horse track on this Nightmare Revisited album.
Sparkle, were they like an alt country band?
Yeah, and that's another dude who killed himself. R.I.P. Right before his album that was a collaboration with David Lynch and Danger Mouse came out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, what's confusing about this is that earlier you were listing as people who had committed suicide, people who had not actually committed suicide.
Says
So
you,
now
liar.
I can only assume that Sparkle Horse Guy is still alive.
Nah, he's dead.
Whoa.
Is this is
I know,
Halloween?
yeah, obviously. Yeah, but it's gonna get this video taken down.
Will it?
I don't know. There's a chance.
All right.
But I'm definitely listening to that later. Damn. Yeah, that was a very discouraging thing about the Oddwalla '88 band was their affinity for the. I like their sound, but the fashion, just remember them wearing Jack Skellington gear, and I was like, no.
I think wasn't that drawn by Noel? Wasn't that
He draws that shit sometimes too, and I'm just like, y'all just like haven't been around enough like fucking poor people to know that that's not something you should want to be doing.
I think they've been around poor people, and that's what they're being ironic about.
Well, whatever. Well, they lived with one for a couple of years.
Yeah,
Me.
well,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Estes, OG poor person.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Living off of canned goods.
Dude, you're eating
From
a
a fucking
fucking
tourist
steak
baby.
right now.
I know, because I fucking pulled
They don't
myself
do-
up by the bootstraps
They
and
don't
did something for
do this to
myself.
Just anybody.
USA. See that
Yeah.
shit?
Aaron Lee
USA.
Aaron Lee Estes striving in Trump's America.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't give a fuck.
I had an article that I wanted to read you guys.
Oh, right.
A new phenomenon in the world that will bring a little glimmer of hope, literally, into
Oh, right.
this deep, dark world that we
Mm-hmm.
all are.
That
forced
it
to
is.
exist
That
in.
it is.
Brian, are you Camille? Are you Camelier? Are you Camille Paglier with the concept of hope punk? Oh wait, no, this is an article that I was gonna read later about The Sopranos.
Hope punk, huh?
They're hope punk. They're pretty fucking hope punk.
I don't know what hope punk is. Is it like peach punk but newer?
Hold on,
No, it's just 100% fake, and you'll hate it.
I have to cycle back from
Spoiler
reading.
alert! It's fake, and you'll hate it.
You already know what it is?
I do know what it is.
Hope punk, the
Right.
latest storytelling trend, is all about weaponized optimism. In the era of Trump and apocalyptic change, hope punk is a storytelling template for #resistance and hanging on to your humanity at all costs. And then for some reason, the article main photo is of Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Because apparently, according to the subtitle, he's hope punk, but Game of Thrones isn't. It's the opposite of grimdark, declared Alexandra Rowland,
opposite
a
of what?
Massachusetts writer, in a two-sentence.
Hold on, slow down. Oh, wait. You already lost me. It's the opposite of what?
Grimdark, which is there's actually a really funny description of
Grimdark?
in here. Roland was responding to the idea of grimdark, a literary descriptor for genre texts and media which evoke a pervasively gritty, bleak, pessimistic, or nihilistic view of the world. These are the worlds of modern-era Batman, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, and so many other contemporary pop culture properties.
Wait, that's so weird.
Universes in which cruelty is a
Every
given and
single thing
social
about this
systems are
article
destined
is
to
wrong.
betray it or
Yeah.
disappoint.
Like it's weirdly like specifically saying like grimdark just I think is meant to refer to like fantasy shit. It originally
thought
comes from
so.
people like talking about Warhammer, which I guess it's it really combines the war with the hammer, so that's bad.
Yeah. Hope punk is part of a wider cultural and storytelling trend towards optimism and positivity in the face of bleak times.
It's really just like what can like long story shit or YA shit like the Hunger Games is getting called punk now by a magazine writer who everyone immediately clowned on. So don't worry about this being a thing.
I'm post hope punk.
Yeah.
It's like the same approach to like hope punk is like post punk is to punk.
So it's like Hope Punk, but better?
Yeah, it's like an avant-garde approach to the concept of hope.
Okay.
I think honestly there are avant-garde. Well, yeah, like an avant-garde approach to hope is like when we're all dead, the geological plates just like reset, and then the next time humanity evolves out of the muck, they'll
Do
won't
better.
be as racist.
Yeah, they'll do better.
Yeah.
That's
But-
actually
and I'll be
basically
long dead.
that's also like the same note that Mark Fisher basically ends the book that I was reading by him earlier today on.
Did that book make your top 10 list?
I guess because because I didn't read 10 books this year.
I actually did. I actually read more than 10. I wrote.
If
a
audiobooks
fucking
count, I
top
read a
10 list.
shitload of books this
I
year.
don't think
but
I
as
read. I might have read 10 books this year. I guess I should have like thought about all the books that are
Yeah.
right around that.
I guess at the top of my list would be the Chapo Guide to Revolution.
Did you read that?
No, I didn't.
Thank God.
Because it's like a book based off a podcast. I could.
You know what
Just
I
so you
read
get
that's
that
really
out.
basic? I read Sex at Dawn.
Whoa, I don't even know what that is.
Sex at Dawn seems cool.
It was okay.
It's about cavemen fucking, but it's
Well,
not
I'm playing a video
erotica.
game about that.
It's
Yeah.
anthropological.
Yeah, I mean, it's the book that gave a lot of people license to like have like open relationships and stuff like that, which is kind of
this
annoying.
is a legitimately
but,
good shirt. This is for a band that's actually good. Hashtag
yeah,
Lilac.
Lilac.
Lilac
Mhm.
is good. Hi, Chris Day. You're
Hi,
probably
Chris.
not watching this right
Chris Day's engaged to be married.
now. To Molly Colleen O'Connell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really good.
Yeah, we probably won't get invited to the well, you might. I don't ever get invited to weddings.
You might. I don't know.
His history would point towards, if history has proven anything, it points towards me not getting invited to weddings.
All right.
Do you get invited to weddings, Brian?
No.
I do when they happen.
No, I have not been. Oh wait, no, I've gone to a single wedding as an adult. It was Robbie Ratcliffe and Katie
He's married?
Worthington's- Yeah.
To who?
Katie Worthington.
Oh man, it would be cool if he got married to like Hatsune Miku or something.
Sure. Yeah, any of the body pillows. But you know, that's what open relationships are for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, going back to Sex
Sex
at Dawn.
Dawn.
It's really they talk about a lot of like primitive tribes and
Because
stuff like that.
a man only comes once, but a woman can come multiple times.
Yeah,
we
so
can only
hence
assume
gang
that
bangs.
Cavemen were just trading off.
Yeah, that there's
Whoa.
just like a whole lot of sloppy seconds, gangbang shit going on, and no one gave a fuck. So step up your game,
Mm-hmm.
get in there.
Or just step it completely down and off and just go to the fucking gym.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not understanding any of this free association.
I'm a gym cell now.
Oh right.
Would you like to elaborate on what the fuck that is?
It's like an incel, only you stave off your sexual desires by going to the gym constantly.
Doesn't that not work?
Works for me.
No, it does work.
Don't you?
All right. You
what
can
about
simple.
when you
It's
work
called.
your legs and are just like, you know what this reminds me of? Fuck.
When you break your legs.
No, when you work
Work your legs.
Oh,
When you're pumping them.
I guess.
No, you sublimate
The
that sexual energy into
the blood
something else.
goes right past the groin.
Oh yeah, no,
to
but
the
I'm
legs,
I'm
and then
generally
when it
just like
stops, it
listening
just
to
all
like
goes back to the
Slipknot or
groin.
3 Days Grace at the same time, and I'm not even in that zone at all.
All right.
Yeah. Haven't you ever read Think and Grow Rich?
No.
Oh, you should. By Napoleon Hill. It's a
Like
self-help
Napoleon
classic.
Dynamite.
Yeah. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Dynamite. It's what the classic punk band Bad Religion based their whole ethos on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why they all wore Vote for Pedro shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like Napoleon Dynamite, Brian?
Haven't seen it.
You never seen Napoleon Dynamite?
I
It's a
didn't-
classic of the genre.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see it when it was in theaters, and then
Is that a mumblecore movie?
It's not a mumblecore movie. And then
It's
there was a
magical
backlash.
realism.
Around the same time, I also missed Garden State for basically the same thing, where it's
Why?
like
Was it stupid?
people liked it at first.
Yeah, that movie really does not hold up at all.
Right, but again, at the time, people were fucking amped, and then I just didn't make
This
it to
shirt
the
I bought in
theater.
Roswell, New Mexico, and it says we've got aliens coming out the yin yang.
Huh.
And it has
Profound.
aliens literally coming out of a yin yang symbol.
But not literal in the sense of ejaculate.
No, it's more like an anus.
Mm.
Is that covered in any of your fancy books? Getting born out of the ass?
Mm.
He's drinking the blood now.
Mm-hmm.
Of Christ.
Transubstantialicious.
My leg fell asleep.
What was the question?
Is that covered in any of your fancy books?
Oh, I don't know. But I heard one time that Muslims believe that the Antichrist will be shit out of a man's ass and not born of a woman.
They talk about that on Memory TV.
Yeah, I can't find where that's from, but I've only heard it.
They also
It's pretty lit.
there's also a thing on Memory TV where they talk about how the great Satan inflated himself like a balloon, and that was what the Apollo missions landed on. Not the real moon. They landed on Satan.
Whoa.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wise,
never been a
wise
real,
man.
Is that your best of list, Brian?
I made 4 best of lists.
Oh, you did your homework. You're such
So
a
d-
good little guest.
Damn. If this was a classroom, you'd be the only one not getting held back.
I'd be the person who gets beat up afterwards for wrecking the curve.
We'll do that
Yeah.
when we're not on the air.
I don't know. That's dynamic live streaming. World
Maybe
Star.
I could mace you.
That's the
Oh yeah,
special
World Star.
Edgelord Apocalypse World Star.
Someone
special.
should like
It's me
edit
getting
the
beat
footage
up.
of Saddam Hussein getting hanged, just so that at the moment that he drops
Like,
the platform,
yell
someone
World.
goes, World Star. What do you got, Brian?
Well, I wanted to ask people what.
Are you gonna like take your
when
shirt off and
did-
cut him off
did
again?
Anyone do a list? So the whole idea of having me on was that I would have lists, and then I didn't know what. If you guys
Just
were gonna
read it,
do
okay?
too. I'm not gonna read it. I was
No,
never
just
planning
do it.
on
Read
reading.
the list.
I was never planning on reading it. I just wanted a thing where it was like, I'm just gonna show you the list, and if there's anything that you don't think is real, I'll just talk about what it is. For instance, the other day when I saw you, I was talking about how the movie Burning was good, and you didn't know what that was.
Oh, that's in the Parkway right now.
I don't think it's there anymore.
Wait, well, I
I
saw
think
it on the marquee.
Yeah.
Aquaman was at the Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Adam
Parkway.
Beaver was very upset about that.
The park. You know what we should talk about? Why we're dropping hot takes? The Parkway fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does
The
fucking
Parkway is a bullshit theater.
suck. It's redundant.
The large theater has terrible sound, pretty bad sight lines. The
It does
other
have bad
theaters
sight
are
lines.
incredibly small. For a while there, I guess they got better at this. But for a while, I couldn't tell if any of the movies that I had never heard of before
Were real or not?
I couldn't tell if they were fucking features or documentaries. So yes, I didn't know if they were
Wow.
real. Like there would be a text and I would just be like, I don't know if this is like an actual,
And
just
they'll-
like you filmed this dude where this was their deal,
Yeah.
or if this is a fictional character.
All right, or they will have things like, all right, so the last time I went and saw a movie there was to
And
go
now
see
they're so loud
Candyman.
as fuck.
Oh
You
yeah.
were there.
Yeah, I went into the big theater
Th-
because
this
I
is
was
right,
like,
exactly.
oh, Candyman's gonna be in the big theater. But I walk in and it's like a documentary about like school lunch vouchers or something like
Yeah,
that.
so
And they
Candyman,
had,
the
like,
fun movie
Candyman
that people are going to
that
go
had
see.
like 30 people in the theater, like was in this like office space.
Yeah,
So
upstairs.
So,
I've
upstairs.
never been to a movie there that didn't just have like 3 people.
Yeah.
In the theater, and if you're seeing pretty much any movie, you want there to be an audience for it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think the most popular, well, other
I think
than
when I saw
Film
Mandy
Fest.
there were 6 people in the audience,
Yeah.
myself
Other
included.
than Film Fest, I think the most populated, the most people. Oh, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure,
Oh, yeah,
the
with
double
Alex Winter,
feature.
yeah.
I went and saw that. Alex Winter was there. That was full. And then when
Those were probably
whose birthday
actually
was
so
that?
high.
That had Vertigo play. They played Vertigo there for someone's birthday. Rosie's birthday. And yeah. Other than that, yeah, there's like 6 people in the theater. Yep. I don't know why they needed to build that. Like
Hubris.
Hubris. Well, obvious.
A
Yeah,
motherfucking
Hubris.
testament
Definitely
to
hubris. Yeah, I mean the Charles is fine, and they have like basically the same programming.
Parkway
Kind
digs
of.
a little deeper, but in a way that's like not satisfying.
Yeah.
They showed Wobble Palace for like a weekend.
Did
Oh,
you
really?
see Wobble Palace?
Oh.
No, I didn't because it looked shitty.
I bet it did.
But then also, yeah, like they'll run movies for like a week or two.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Because they don't really show anything that would attract an audience.
Well, I mean, to like be fair, the Charles does the same thing, but that's generally with like movies like Vox Lux or something like that. That like doesn't have an audience. Like
or they
all
do
the
the revival thing where they're like, we're gonna show this 3 times and here's the
it's fucking
schedule.
packed. It's
Yeah.
packed every show.
Yeah, because all of those are generally good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one of the movies actually a couple of the movies on my best of list.
Would you like to rattle a few of them off, or are you gonna be a
we're
brat?
at the Parkway. I'll go through the list. But what's fucking funny about seeing movies at the Parkway also is that they also end up on Hulu. I saw the movie Nocturama. Do you know about that, Nick? That's
I
something
heard
you
about
would
it.
like.
There we go. I heard of Nocturama. I didn't get to see it because it played for like 4 days.
No, it showed for a little bit, and then it was immediately on Hulu.
Oh wow.
Or actually, that might have been on Netflix. But
Mandy
anyway.
played for I feel like a month, but that movie I was not into that movie at all, and I was like on like painkillers and like I ate a weed gummy, so I was like in the mindset to like enjoy that movie, and
Another
I
movie
still
that
thought it was
sucks is
boring.
Sorry to Bother You.
Whoa.
But I think everyone knows that.
I don't even know what that is.
If you had seen it, you would know it sucks.
Oh, I surely shouldn't throw it at that.
Movies list like isn't that good or cool.
Can I look at it? I mean,
sure, man. Well, I'm gonna read it out loud.
All right, Jesus Christ! Is there like a naked picture of your mom
I
on
thought you were
that?
gonna read it out loud. I
I'm
thought
gonna
you were
do
just
that
gonna
now.
like.
So number 10, First Reformed. Paul Schrader directs Ethan Hawke. Should I just go through the list? How are we gonna do that?
No, do it however you
Don't-
want, baby.
Brian,
I like what
please
you were
don't
doing.
Mansplain these movies to
Yeah,
us.
I kind of
like
like.
man.
Yeah, ew.
I'm gonna
I like how you were started off there.
mansplain, support the girls.
Please,
Number
please.
9 on the list.
I like a little
Why didn't they get
mansplaining.
number 1?
Well, because
Because he hates.
Also, what's funny is that a lot of
Chapstick.
these movies I didn't like that much. So like these lists might be completely inaccurate, even by my own tastes. Number 8, Mission Impossible Fallout.
All right.
It's great. Black Klansman, number 7.
Oh, you know what I didn't like about that movie? The advertising campaign that featured like hooded Klansmen
on Howard
plastered
Street.
all over Howard Street. Like,
Yeah.
think about that for half a second and maybe not do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it
A little
doesn't take much to
insensitive.
shake me up, and granted,
This is
I
a
wouldn't be
bootleg
a
Nine
target
Inch
of a
Nails
Klansman,
shirt
but just
with,
like
Jack
in the
Skellington on it.
the black travel corridor of Baltimore, is that really necessary?
Maybe it's enticing. Maybe they're like, oh, a movie about a black Klansman. Shit is wild.
Yeah, I don't know.
Finally, some inclusivity.
Yeah. Yo, Black Hitler, what's up?
Number 6, so I'm not going to say the movie at first. I'm going to do this introductory bit, which was I was thinking about.
I want
the
to shoot
idea
you with my BB
of,
gun so bad right now.
You know when you see a lady with a New Yorker tote bag? I was thinking about the idea of like, oh yeah, you could just like initiate a conversation with such a lady by talking about an article you read in the New Yorker. But then the only New Yorker article I can remember ever is Anthony Lane's review of The Incredibles 2, where he talks about how Elastigirl is thick and can get it.
What?
Jerking off to Elastigirl.
Someone's horny on Maine for a cartoon character. That's pretty
Horny
cool.
in the pages of The New Yorker, which is more Maine.
Damn. They
Horny
got
dumb
sexy
guys
stuff
have
in there
finally
sometimes.
Made it into the,
Anthony Lane rules. I like him a lot.
oh, wow.
Number 5, The Death of Stalin.
I like that movie. I saw that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these.
Number 4, The Favorite.
Haven't seen that yet either. I saw
You're my
Vice
favorite.
yesterday instead.
Number 3, Burning, which you didn't know what it was, but so I'm going to describe it to you. You thought that Venom was about a dumb guy. The guy in Burning is even dumber, and he's trying to solve a murder. In that,
Whoa.
It's about this. It's Korean. It's about this guy who runs into this woman who's just like, hey, remember me from back in the day? Like, I have plastic surgery now, but like we went to school together.
Oh, they love that in
And
Korea,
he's
the
like,
plastic surgery.
Basically, and then she goes on vacation. It's clear he's like sort of in love with her and that he jerks off in her abandoned apartment while he's like taking care of her cats, which might not be real. She might have been lying about having pets. And then she comes back, and there's a rich dude in the picture that she met there, and it's pretty clear he's a sociopath. Like, he talks about how he's like never cried and likes to set things on fire. And then the woman disappears, and then for the next like hour of the movie, it's about him trying to like solve the murder by following this dude around completely conspicuously because he's like poor and drives like a beat up old truck. And then
That's
at the
cool.
end of the movie, he kills the person that he thinks it's like pretty sure committed this murder, but it's not really clear.
That sounds all right.
Yeah.
That sounds
Is that on
cool.
Netflix?
Not yet, but I'm sure it will be. Number 2, Isle of Dogs.
Damn, number 2 for that fucking thing?
Isle of Dogs is pretty sick. I don't know.
It at least is kind of like a departure from like Wes Anderson's kind of like whack ass like house style that he's had for
Disagree.
forever.
Wes
Really?
Anderson's house style is rad.
Really?
That's
Lot.
surprising from you. I'm not
Brian-
mad at it.
Brian, what's your favorite
It's pretty
Sufjan
it's
Stevens album?
Probably Illinois. I'm kidding.
Really? I
I don't
like
think
Seven
that would be
Swans
my
more.
favorite. I don't think that would honestly oh, what if I said probably like the Christmas box set because it's just the most music.
When I was
Yeah,
when I was 16,
not a
I
Sufjan
bought
Stevens
that.
fan for the
I
record.
know.
You know what I do like though is tangentially related is the Danielson family.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah. Anyway, not to get off on a sidetrack.
Number 1, You Were Never Really Here, which kind of isn't that good of a movie.
I didn't see that, but I wanted to. It sounded good.
Is that like the Bob Dylan movie? Sequel?
Isn't that like a
No.
sequel to that
I'm not
other
here.
Joaquin Phoenix movie, I'm Still Here?
Yes, all of these movies have similar titles.
That's the fucking joke.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was trying to get some truth.
Yeah, what it's about is Joaquin Phoenix hitting people with a hammer and having
Wow.
flashbacks to his childhood as an abused kid.
Whoa.
It's
Wild if true.
It's the thing is about You Were Never Really Here is it's like really visceral. Like as you're watching it, you're like, "Fuck, this is really intense," and then you don't think about it at all when it's done. The thing that I thought about that's like the closest thing to a movie that I like thought about this year came out last year, and it's the Finding Frances episode of Nathan For You. That's kind of better than all of them.
Man.
Nathan For You is probably better than most movies.
It's better than
No. You know what I watched this year? The Wire.
Oh yeah,
I finally
Aaron
watched
The
that.
Wire.
That was cool.
Yo, you need to watch Deadwood next.
All right, maybe I'll do that. You know
Oh,
what else
you've
I
already seen
watched?
The Sopranos?
You know, I've seen
Yeah.
The Sopranos. Yeah.
Ryan Ryan
haven't
says that Deadwood is how he contextualizes working at Club Charles.
Oh yeah, he's
Where-
talked to me about Deadwood a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure he has.
And then you know what else I watched on HBO Go? The Phantom Thread.
Oh, I haven't
I
seen that.
I like that movie. It's good. I mean, it definitely warrants another watch. I feel like for me, Daniel Day-Lewis is great.
I don't really like that dude.
Why?
He's good in Gangs of New York. That movie's
He's
tight.
good in like everything he's in, or everything I've seen him
Just
in.
Seems like a fancy boy.
He is a
He is
fancy, boy. He's
He
fucking
literally,
fancy as
like,
shit.
makes
That's one of the
shoes
reasons
as
I
a
like.
hobby.
He went and like learned how to make shoes and be a tailor. I think like 2 years prior to filming that movie, and just because he's like into such deep method shit. But like I'm pretty sure there's only like one scene where like they have a close up on his hands where he's got like these very specific calluses on his fingers that only someone that was like sewed all the time would have. I think he went through all that just for that shot.
Whoa.
You know
But-
what I would do? Not be in a movie about being a tailor. I would just say.
Well, he
Yeah,
was
being in a
like
movie
he was
about
like an
having a
OCD.
cool job.
He was like an OCD tailor that made like like dresses that were like tens of thousands of dollars. He like dressed like all the royalty and stuff like that. And he had like this. He lived with his sister,
I'm
who
sure
kind of like so.
Phantom
But he was like
Thread is
extremely
good, but I also,
obsessive
like,
compulsive.
cannot
Did it-
imagine wanting
did
to
it-
see it.
It's a good movie. I liked it.
Goodfellas is also on HBO Go right now.
I know. I watched it on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that movie's sick.
Yeah,
My family watched Fight Club on Thanksgiving.
cool.
Yeah.
I thought you watched it on Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right, Christmas. I don't know what we did.
Get
on
your
Thanksgiving.
fucking shit straight. I know your
don't even
story's
remember what
better
I
than
done.
you do.
on
God
Thanksgiving.
damn, you make me sick, Vasatsky.
Oh yeah, Nick's gonna read his best of the year movie list.
Is he?
Oh yeah,
From
it's
Twitter.
like I actually like posted it earlier on.
I also saw a movie called Busty Mage 6.
Whoa.
No, I don't know.
Annihilation, Venom, Creed 2, Vox Lux, Creed 2 again because I'm bad about editing tweets, Hereditary, Aquaman, Vice.
So you liked Vice?
Yeah, Vice was cool.
What was that one?
Christian Bale plays Dick Cheney.
Oh yeah, I haven't
It's
seen
pretty
that.
tight.
It
Dick-
just came out.
Yo,
Right,
Dick
right.
Cheney's a
Really
fucking pimp. He's so fucking cool in that movie.
I mean, he kind of like ran shit. Like, I mean, he's easy to hate on, but he's a fucking, he
Yeah.
ran
He
shit.
loves his gay daughter until it was inconvenient for his straight daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Hmm.
Wait, what made it inconvenient for his
She was running in a Senate race against like a harder right and conservative incumbent, and so like they were basically just like, yeah, you should probably come out against gay marriage.
Mm.
And apparently like now like Liz and Mary Cheney like just don't talk.
Damn. Politics.
One of like the weirder sort of like I feel like with like The Big Short and like Vice, like Adam McKay has figured out how to like teach history to like stupid people, and it's basically to just like make the movie have ADHD, where it's just constantly sort of like switching what the the sequence is about. So you're just constantly like, you don't have to pay attention to anything for too long, and I like that.
That is, the thing is about teaching, like, anything to stupid people, or even smart people, is like, I saw The Big Short, but do I really remember much of it? Like, in the important way? No.
Oh.
I remember that I liked it.
It's a good movie.
The real lesson you learn is that Steve Carell is good at acting.
Yeah, Steve Carell as Donald Rumsfeld was pretty good. He did a good job playing that weird, fleshy, creepy guy.
I always kind of feel weird about movies about historical events that are made like so shortly after.
That's why
the
W was
events.
weird.
Yeah,
Which was also about the Bush presidency and came out in like 2009.
right. I was like, whoa.
But this movie is definitely better than
Yeah,
that.
but which is weird.
Wait, you're saying that Oliver Stone is not a good director?
Except for Natural Born Killers and for writing Scarface.
Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, no, he hasn't done any good movies.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
maybe Born on the
which
4th
is
of July.
funny because like I realize he's done that his whole career because like growing up I didn't realize that like Platoon came out like 10 years after Vietnam was over.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, not that he did it, but Apocalypse Now came out in like 79. Vietnam had been over for like 4 years.
I think.
So like it just is weird. I don't know, like, because history, crystallizes into a clearer view. I feel like the further away you get from the event,
I'm pretty sure I disagree. Like, wouldn't
it turns into history. Because otherwise,
Yeah, it
it's
turns
just
into
like current events.
history, but that's like history is written by the winners. Like, if anything, like the more time goes by, the harder it is to like actually get a beat on like the shit that really happened from like a research perspective.
You'll never know what really happened.
What's this shirt?
Yeah.
Lil Peep.
Yeah, Lil Peep. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Chump God.
Yeah. One of the like more interesting sort of like narrative things that they do in the movie is there's a narrator throughout like Vice who's just this like seemingly like random guy who was like a soldier in the Iraq and Afghanistan wars and like worked in like a warehouse afterwards, and you spend most of the movies. Do you mind if I spoil it for you? Like you seem like you don't really like care that much about.
Don't ask me. Hold on, real quick before you spoil it. If you're watching out there, give us a ring at Edgelord Apocalypse. That's 443-540-8518. 443-540-8518. It's my phone. Yeah, you get the call. That's also my number. Call me anytime, ladies.
Nikki Smith says you were never really here ruled. We have 2 watchers now.
Oh, hey Nikki, how you doing, man?
Yeah, what's up, Nikki?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for giving a fucking shit.
So you so like there's just this like guy that's like narrating the action of Dick Cheney's life, and then at sort of like the end of the movie is like when Dick Cheney's like at death's door because his
Wait, did he die?
No.
I didn't think so.
Let me finish. Just like that. Just like no, he got a real heart, and the narrator was the guy who died and gave and like donated his
Wait,
heart.
was that a Vietnam
post-mortem.
or the Iraq guy?
Yeah,
An
yeah.
Iraq troop gave him the heart?
Well, he's like a fictionalized version of whoever the donor was, because I think that's like not disclosed. But like, yeah, that's like the framing device.
Oh,
for
well,
the
that's
movie,
that would be pretty crazy.
is that
yeah.
like this sort of like everyman character is the person who ends up giving Dick Cheney
Yeah,
his like
that
heart
would
and
be a
allowing
good
him to
film
like
device.
persist into the 21st century
Yeah.
further. Brian, what TV shows were good this year?
I'll be right back.
So I pretty much only watch TV comedies. It's the only thing that I know how to discern whether or not it's good.
Yeah.
Is if I watch an episode, I'm like, oh, that was funny. Because if I watch like an episode of Mad Men, it's just like, so the whole thing is that I just commit 50 hours of my life to caring about this fake person who's not even funny.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. Although, you know what? I think again, this is shit I might have texted either of you about. There was that episode of The X-Files called The Mengele Effect.
Whoa.
Not the
It's about
the
Mandela.
Mandela effect, right?
It's also about all sorts of shit. It's really good. Great
But it's a
episode of
newer.
X-Files.
It's from the
Yeah,
recent
yeah,
iteration
yeah,
of X-Files. Yeah.
But it's like
You did text me about that. I should check that out.
It's written by the guy who wrote like Jose Chung's From Outer Space.
All the good episodes.
Yeah, it's like the guy who wrote like the good episodes, not like the conspiracy shit, just like
Yeah.
one-offs.
Yeah.
And they're like comedies. They're all comedies.
Yeah. He wrote the really good one with Peter
Boyle.
Yeah, Peter Boyle.
Yeah.
Where he can that is one of my favorite jokes in the X-Files, which is like he can see how people die and he's just in a car with Mulder, and Peter Boyle just says like apropos of nothing, like, you know, there's a lot of bad ways to die, but I can't think of anything more embarrassing than autoerotic asphyxiation.
That's right, because Mulder jacks off a lot.
Yeah,
I forgot
Mulder
about
is
that.
is like addicted to pornography, and
Yeah.
Mulder's just like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that whole angle. Man, X-Files was so good.
Yeah.
Man, remember there was like one episode. I think it was like Mulder, like someone like takes his body, or there's a double of him, and he like looks in his bedroom, and it's just like nothing but VHS tapes.
Yeah,
I
it's just piles of
believe, if
pornography.
memory serves, that actor is the writer, like the guy who plays the shapeshifter.
Oh wow.
Is the guy who wrote those episodes that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Also, something that I would recommend to the two of you is this Canadian sitcom called Letterkenny.
Oh yeah, I've watched some Letterkenny.
Yeah, I like Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah.
Or I think that's tonally different, but I haven't seen Trailer Park Boys, so I don't really know. But
You haven't seen Trailer Park Boys?
I think
I know I'd like it.
Yeah, I
It's
think
pretty good.
having seen both, I think I prefer Trailer Park Boys, but I have seen more Trailer Park Boys than Letterkenny, and I think that like the sort of like character, I don't know, dynamics in Trailer Park Boys are just like a little bit more compelling.
That's almost certainly true.
Yeah.
It's,
I kinda got, like,
silly show.
Some of the like it's kind of like weird because it sort of seems like aesthetically Letterkenny holds itself in sort of like a higher level of like I don't know, visual quality than like Trailer Park Boys, but the jokes are stupider. Like they literally had
Doesn't that sound great, everybody?
they literally had like
exactly
a whole episode like about like making a Facebook for farting. And that's I don't know.
You'll love it, Aaron.
I like fart jokes.
Yeah. My favorite recurring character in Letterkenny is like the horny bartender. I liked her a lot. She's pretty cool.
All right, I'm sold. Fart jokes. And a horny bartender, sign me up. How do I watch that? What
It's on-
streaming service should I
It's on
use,
Hulu.
Nicholas?
It's on Hulu.
Hulu. No, I don't have that one.
A British sitcom that's on Hulu that I liked is called Friday Night Dinner.
Is that like a sequel to Friday Night Lights?
Is it like My Dinner with Andre, but in a weekly
it's about
television
a
show?
Jewish family. It's about like a Jewish family getting together and
Yelling at each other,
it's like
negging each other to death.
Yeah, there's like hilarity ensues, but it's like the kids that are, I guess, meant to be like the relatable POV characters are like not funny at all. Who's funny is like the dad being a fucking silly.
Where you going, Nick? All right, this is just casual.
There's one episode, like episodes of this show have made me laugh super hard, but one.
This show that you're on right now?
Letterkenny- No, not Letterkenny. Fucking Friday Night Dinner. I'm just gonna describe this one bit that I didn't laugh at when I was watching it, but the other night I remembered it and I was like, "That's like very funny."
Okay.
Is basically the whole episode is that the mom is mad at the dad for something sexual, and like. At first, like, the kids, like, don't know, like, why is she being so mad? And then they find out it's a sex thing, and they're like, oh, gross. But then what it is, the big reveal at the end, is just that the dad had a sex dream about Princess Di. The mom is just fucking furious.
Whoa, that would be so weird to have a sex dream about Princess Diana.
But probably not if you're British.
Yeah, I was
End
about to
of
say that
end of
holds a
shame
little
machine.
bit more weight, I assume, yeah. Be like having a sex dream about, like, you know, a first lady or somebody.
Yeah, Jackie O.
Jackie O.
Do you remember that Peter Milligan comic where he wanted Princess Di to become a member of the X-Men after coming back to life?
Oh, yeah. That rules. That was, fuck, yeah, that's a good...
Michelle Obama should be an X-Man. No?
I don't know.
She should be the new Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when we were talking about foreskins, I thought it would be.
Foreskin Gump.
I think this was covered by like someone else a while back, but I was thinking it'd be cool if this is definitely someone else's joke, but it'd be
Wolverine
cool if
commits to Judaism.
Wolverine commits to Judaism but because of his healing factor. He can't be circumcised,
And
so he just has to re-circumcise himself every day.
It grows back like right away. He's just got to recircumcise himself before he goes to the synagogue.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Or like, I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't know.
fake your way. 'Cause
Oh, yeah, his sideburns go into like payos.
Oh, that'd be cool. That's a
Yeah.
good look for Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he becomes a
Yo,
Hasid.
maybe, yeah, yo, that's a good Halloween costume, like
Hasidic Wolverine.
Orthodox Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so this was the thing that I wanted.
Don't make me sit Shiva. You wouldn't like me when I'm sitting Shiva.
This was the thing that I wanted to riff on earlier, but I was waiting for it to come up organically, which was that I looked up Nick Vysotsky's OkCupid profile.
Oh Christ,
Oh,
And
yeah.
I
one
haven't
of the
seen
things
that
that
one
he
yet.
said that I was like, oh, that's like a very smart, elegant thing to say, but I know that it's a lie, which is him saying like, I like comic books but not superheroes, and it's just like you're fucking obsessed with Aquaman and Venom.
The
two of his
movies,
favorite
not.
movies.
I don't want to read about them. That takes too much time.
You've read about Venom. You know about the.
I've read
symbiotes.
about Venom. I
Motherfucker
haven't read
forgot
the
about Venom.
comics.
Wait, Venom.
I don't believe you.
Got him.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
I-
punchline to this joke is me trying to think of lies that I could tell which would still convey a greater truth. And the thing that I came up with was that I invented nicotine gum, but it was an accident because I was trying to sell it to children.
Okay. Okay.
Another thing that I imagined you saying is just like trying to be like, I like anime, but not hentai. And it's just like, that's.
I would just say
you
that I like
be
hentai.
lying.
Yeah. Hentai's cooler than anime.
Hentai is a type of anime.
It's the pornographic.
It's the best genre of
Okay.
of anime. It's cool that in
What
Japan.
was it Ryan was saying the other day? Haunted by Babes.
Oh
is his
yeah,
favorite?
haunted by hentai.
Yeah.
That's basically my life. It's cool that in Japan, like you can like do parodies of like mainstream anime that's like pornographic, and it can still be sold in stores. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
Right,
like,
guys?
Is there
Right?
like different copyright law, or they?
I guess
or is
so.
It, like licensed.
Or
I don't
or
think it's-
everybody's just like, thank you.
I don't think it's licensed.
Like
Thank
I,
you.
I think that doujinshi, yeah.
Kimchi.
I don't
yeah.
want to talk about actually this on this show. I just
Nick
realized.
jacks off the cartoons, everybody.
Yeah. I'm single.
What if Akira
Yeah.
used his psychic powers to
This-
just blow him?
Oh man. Yeah. On next week's episode.
Yeah, we do a deep dive.
Whoa, I should I should wire myself for sound and then go on like a blind dating thing.
Whoa.
That's actually like bad in terms of like consent.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Do you get that? How do they do that? Like, do they like ask them to like sign a release like after it's been revealed, and they're like, ah, ha, 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 it's fine.
Like a prank show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Okay.
You gotta sign a thing.
So maybe you could like use like the this is terrible. Use the clout of like, oh, it's for my podcast.
That
And
has 75 viewers.
yeah, they'd be like,
Or listeners or
oh,
whatever.
okay,
Yeah.
it might work. And if they say yes, then it's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Brian he's got a pained expression.
Yeah.
He's like, if they say yes, it's fine. That's literally what consent is.
speaking of Nathan, for you, I really like that episode where he creates dumb Starbucks, and there's that scene with the lawyer that he's meeting about copyright law, and they include in the release that they have the lawyer sign before doing the scene that he is legally responsible for them getting sued for dumb Starbucks. And there's this great thing where the guy's like, I didn't read the release, and Nathan's like, well, why wouldn't you read the release? You're a lawyer. You're supposed to read things before you sign them. And he's like, could I have the release back? Give
Well, damn.
Did other people watch TV shows, or really just me? It's just me, the TV watching boy.
Yeah,
Um,
I said I watched The Wire.
I
That's
rewatched.
old. I'm talking about
Yeah, but it's good.
contemporary
I rewatched
television.
The Sopranos. The Sopranos is always good.
Oh, I bet I started to watch Fairy Tale Theater.
What the
It's
fuck is that?
it's
Wow.
it was a show that was on HBO like starting in between 1982 and 1987,
Whoa.
and it's like hour-long retellings of classic fairy tales starring like a lot of good actors from the 80s.
Oh wow.
Like Robin Williams plays the Frog Prince.
Oh wow.
It's hosted by Shelley Duvall, and like decent directors direct them. Like Tim Burton did the Aladdin one, which James Earl Jones is the genie.
Jim Jarmusch is the genie.
No, James Earl Jones is
Oh.
the genie. There actually may be a Jim Jarmusch one. There's like a Francis Ford Coppola does a Rumpelstiltskin one that stars.
I don't think I like any Jim Jarmusch movies.
Well, you will
Ghost
let.
Dog is good.
Yeah, but
Oh, Ghost Dog is
Rumpelstiltskin,
good.
What's his name that just passed away? Harry Dean Stanton plays Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, and I guess
Directed by Francis Ford Coppola. I recommend that one. It's really.
I guess Dead Man is kind of cool.
It's on YouTube for free.
Disagree. I don't know, man. Yeah, a lot of Jim Jarmusch movies are pretty bad, but what's funny is that they get worse. Really?
There we go. That's the best shirt of
Yeah, there we go.
2019.
skin
What year is
shirt.
it? 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
wait,
Going into
more-
2019, looking like this.
Yeah.
more body hair.
Yep.
Yeah. Always more body hair.
Really trying to ask. Aaron, do you have more or less hair? than this guy?
Well,
Comparable, I think. No, I have more. Yours is more spread out than me.
mine's
though.
more spread out. You have the nice happy trail. Mine's just kind of like a
A
fucking
general-
like buckshot spread.
Yeah.
Should I take off my shirt or
Well,
No,
if
I'm gonna
you
put
want
mine
to.
back on.
It's a special guest. I feel like I have been walking around the floristry with my shirt off and there being like a lot of chest hair. I definitely have more hair than any of the dudes from Witch Hat.
No, they're small guys. They don't really have a
Yeah.
lot of area to work with.
All right.
That's how that works.
I guess one of them
I
is also
guess.
like blonde, so that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I thought Noel was hairy.
Not really.
Oh, all right. Brian
What were your,
Nicholson
what were your
covered in
favorite vi-
hair.
video
I saw
games
you
for this
naked
year,
at
Brian?
Carly's birthday.
I bet you did.
You remember that?
I don't remember that, but I've been naked before.
It was
Oh, I forgot about
Carly
that.
Bird's 40th birthday when she started making everybody call her Carly Bird. And
Whoa.
the scavenger hunt, remember that shit?
Yeah.
And there was like extra points if someone from your team gets naked and you went up and did it.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yep.
Still lost.
Yeah, it's an. Oh.
I'm comfortable with my own nudity, but no one else's.
All right. Well,
That's
you
fair.
stood on a stage in the fifth dimension with like 7 other naked
Oh,
people.
yeah, that sounds. Yeah, okay.
How do you not remember that? That day was
I
fucking
mean,
crazy.
as you remind me, it's like, oh, that did happen, but
Brian-
I don't remember.
Brian, what were your favorite video games for this year? You're a gamer, right?
I am not a gamer.
Yeah, because he's a grown up.
Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet?
Oh, I'll tell you
Who's your
what my
favorite
joke
horse?
is, but I'll tell you what my joke is, and you can tell me if it's real. Can you fuck a horse in that game?
No, but you can kill a retarded person in that game.
all right.
And
I'm
also,
coming over.
and you can also potentially bring the clan a black person to hang. Yeah. I mean,
that is so fucked. Why am I laughing so hard?
you also like have the you also obviously like have the option to murder the clan, or
Okay.
various and sundry other like
Oh,
ethical
so it's morally
choices.
ambiguous.
Yeah, it
It's
depends.
not like a mission.
Yeah, no, it's like it's like the whole like D&D thing where like you can be good or bad, whatever.
Or
Only
chaotic,
rather than,
neutral.
Like, chaotic versus orderly, it's just racist.
But no, like there is literally like a thing where like you're walking through the woods and you see like a nude man just like running through the woods, and you try to talk to him and it's obvious that he's like mentally diminished or whatever, and you can just shoot him.
Oh, whoa. Damn. That's dark.
Yeah.
Well, on that happy note, do we have anything further for the
I have
evening?
a list of books.
Oh,
but
yeah, dude.
Oh, wow, yeah,
that
we
was
read.
A follow-up to Nick's list of video games.
All right, all right.
Also, Aaron should list something. I don't know.
Oh,
Favorite YouTube videos.
the Fairy Tale Theater is good. I like to watch documentaries about like the Persian Empire.
Wow.
Videos on like organic gardening.
Aaron's a big fan of Prison Paul, Infowars.
Oh wait, I do like. I want to Big Herc, Fresh Out with Big Herc is a good video. I like prison story videos. That's a genre
yeah.
of
Those are
YouTube
good.
videos
Have
I
you seen the videos
love.
where it's like an old black dude hears like a indie rock record?
Oh, like people react to things, like
Oh, yeah.
seniors react. Those are really good.
Yeah,
like
like
where
I-
they like
I
make
don't
like
watch
3 or
those,
4
but
old
it's
people
like-
listen to Meshuggah.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
Or like Animal Collective. I saw one a while back where they listened to like I don't
Oh, it
know.
was like My Girls, and they showed them the video. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, I saw that one.
Wait,
Yeah.
that song has a music video?
Yeah.
Actually, the video is pretty
Is it,
cool
like,
for that.
creepy?
It's
Oh,
real
it's super
It's
trippy, man.
super trippy.
Okay.
They're like
It'll fuck you
"Woo!"
up.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be on drugs.
Yeah.
I was worried that wouldn't be the vibe.
It was.
Good.
I mean, it's an old song. It's from like 2008 or 9.
Shit was trippy then, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obama was president, and he
Yeah.
was just giving people free nugs.
Yeah. Yeah. We were all getting our free government mids.
Yeah, man, that would be chill.
Yeah. Fuck healthcare. I just want mids in my mail every week.
Yeah, mids in the mail. Or it's like on like an ice cream truck. And just like you just go out to the corner. It's like Midi Man.
When where I grew up in South Carolina, I don't know if I talked about this on the pod before, but like the ice cream trucks in my hometown were just like mobile convenience stores, and they're
Oh,
like,
you sell loose ones and shit.
no, you could buy packs of cigarettes from them.
Hell
And a
yeah.
couple of times my mom would give me like $20 and just like go get yourself an ice cream and buy me like a pack of Newports.
Yeah.
Or
Your
whatever.
mom.
I don't
smoked
remember
Newports?
I don't remember what she
Dude.
smoked. I think she probably smoked like the yellow Marlboros or something like that.
Oh, Marlboro Lights.
Yeah, lights.
That's how Marlboro Lights.
What's on here?
Been drinking Budweiser, smoking Marlboro Lights.
My parents were really into Labatt Blue and Bud Light. Those were the two
Labatt
beers
Blue.
that I remember. And they would pick. You couldn't buy Labatt Blue in our county there wasn't a distributor for it, so they would buy it when we were like going on vacations, and they would buy like a couple cases of it.
Are your parents like microbrew people now?
No, my mom is in AA, and my dad doesn't drink out of sympathy, or he doesn't drink much. He like drinks occasionally, but he doesn't really do like.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I would be mad at them if they were microbrew people.
my sister is, so get mad at her.
Zelda.
Yeah.
Let's list your favorite video games.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
I guess, or what if we just
No,
abandon the whole list?
No, I want to hear about your book. Damn it.
Okay, I'll list 10 books.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And make them
Dude.
good.
No one will know if they're bad.
Oh, I also just finished Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. That's a fantastic book, by the way. Highly recommend it. Yeah.
No comment.
No comment. No. Okay.
Is that the no comment of like I would make fun of that, but actually I have not read it. And don't
I
know
haven't read
anything about
Zen
it.
and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, but I remember my mom giving that to me when I was like 15 and just thinking it's probably gay and not reading it. And then I probably went back to reading Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk.
Well, I'm not going to talk about it because I just smoked that joint.
Books, Brian, books.
Books.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the video game. list.
No,
Okay,
we'll do
I'm
that
gonna-
next.
Gonna count this down. I'll do it authors first. I'm gonna read pretty much. All right. Harry Matthews, The Solitary Twin.
Woo!
Number 9, Otessa Moshfegh's My Year of Rest and Relaxation. Number 8, B. Catling's The Cloven. You would fuck with that one.
All right.
Number 7, Nick, you would like this book too. Roque Laracui's Come Madre. It's like a translation. Well, I'll explain it later. Well, no, I'll explain it right now. That's the only thing that makes sense. Real short, split into 2 halves. The first half is set in the early 20th century, and it's about scientists trying to cut off heads and then connect it to like a air bellows machine so they can hear its last words.
That does sound
and then
cool.
The second half of it is about like a performance artist who's does some pervy shit.
Damn, close to home.
Yeah. Number 6,
Relatable
book
content.
of poems by Chelsea Menace called Baby I Don't Care.
I didn't know Chelsea Manning wrote poems.
Well, okay, so
You do a lot of crazy stuff in jail.
I'm gonna fucking do this Chelsea Manning bit. Also found Chelsea Manning's OkCupid profile. Would not date, although we were viewed by the algorithm as being 80% compatible.
Damn. Did you swipe right anyway?
No, that's
You didn't like it? Oh,
didn't.
Nick, what happens to people when you swipe left on them?
They get noped.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah. Was that? Were you setting me up for something?
Yeah.
Well, what
Remember
was
what
it?
you said? You like to pretend that you're sending them to a
Oh,
gulag.
yeah. That was like a joke I sent Brian a while back, which is that when I swipe left on people, I like to pretend that I'm Stalin and I'm sending people to Siberia.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I wouldn't send Chelsea Manning to Siberia.
You know who
though.
I would send to Siberia using the fucking OkCupid things? People who talk about how they play video games.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hey, right here. Yeah. My dude. Yeah.
I definitely would send people to Siberia who mention in like the first sentence of their profile that they're in a specific Harry Potter like group.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what?
I would put them under Siberia.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
mentioned
They've got to dig through the permafrost.
Yeah.
I mentioned that to like a woman I met there and on
In
the
Siberia?
Harry
on the
Potter's
site, and
school?
She said that she had never seen any men doing the Harry Potter house.
I've
thing.
seen it.
Huh. Oh, real? Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. It's pathetic to be that into Harry Potter.
Retards, like that's just like the worst.
Yeah, number 5. This
It's a
guy-
literal children's book.
I believe it's like a
Um,
little. I mean, a children's book is written at like a lower grade level.
I mean,
Harry Potter.
Just like
Yes.
the
Sort of.
quality of the narrative.
did you see
and
that
the
thing like
themes
last
is
week
childish.
where Anthony Corbin or Jeremy Corbyn made like a tweet about like how
Harry Potter being for retards, and then everyone was up in arms.
yeah, and then
All
and then
the
J.K.
same
Rowling called him a Jew. No, but he made
Wait, did J.K. Rowling?
no.
No.
Okay, so let's.
He was doing a
Let's
JK
Okay.
let's
Okay.
rewind. Jeremy Corbyn did like a post about how like banks in like Britain are bad. Banks are bad everywhere. Banks suck. It was a fairly like innocuous tweet if you pay any attention to Jeremy Corbyn at all. But like J.K. Rowling's like response was, "That Jeremy Corbyn, he's an anti-Semite,"
Oh.
and everyone was just like, he didn't he was talking about bankers. He wasn't talking about
Oh.
bankers being anything beyond being bankers. So kind of reflects poorly on her, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
I mean,
are
to
the
be,
bankers Jewish?
they are in Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, in Harry Potter, they're basically like anti-Semitic caricatures. Like they're
Okay.
hook-nosed goblins who really love
Like
to
the
count money.
Ferengi.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen them in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna finish up this. I'm gonna do this top 5.
Yeah. Woo!
Wolfgang Herrndorf's Sand. Number 4, Mark Leidner's Under the Sea. Number 3, Sergio de la Pava's Lost Empress. Number 2, Helen Weinsweg's Basic Black with Pearls. Number 1 book, Dennis Johnson, Largesse of the Sea Maiden.
I've heard good things about Dennis Johnson, but I've never read him.
He wrote Jesus' Son, which is not his best book, but one
I
that
guess
you
most-
could read very quickly.
You know what would suck, Nick, if I shot you with the BB gun and you don't have a shirt on.
That would suck.
That would really suck.
Do you want to do that?
I don't know. Do you want to do that?
Kind of not really.
I don't
'cause
I don't
want
want to
BB,
do that
like,
because
lodged
it might go
beneath
into
my
your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You
I'm
can
good.
kill varmints. I've killed varmints with this before. So let's not do that.
And you know what's essentially a varmint?
Nick.
His nips.
Yeah. Oh man, can I tell you something that's fucked up? It's actually sad. That happened to me the other night.
Sure, man.
Speaking of varmints,
Let's
I
go
ran
real.
over these animals, and I think I ran over it with like a weasel or like a ferret, which I've only ever seen an animal like that in the wild one other time, and it was like in deep, deep woods. I saw a mink. But I was like coming home from my parents' house in Pennsylvania, and like they were like, you know how they hop? They're like twink, twink, twink. There was
Mink or
yeah,
you're
like
talking-
minks or ferret
I mean,
type.
At this point, you're not. It's not clear what animal.
What they were, but like a mink, a ferret, and a weasel are all about like the same size and type of creature.
Okay.
I think, but they might have been ferrets. I don't know what they were, but yeah, they ran right under the wheels of my truck right as I
Damn.
like crested a hill.
Ooh.
And like I was like, what the fuck? What that? Like I saw it all happen. Like it was just like that, and then I was like, that was a fucking weasel.
Whoa.
Yeah, sucks.
Um,
That's like one of the top one of the weirdest things that happened to me this year.
so, Brian, where did you rank all of Carl Nausgaard's My Struggle books in that? I missed that.
Just coming in strong. Number 11.
Yeah, what's your hot take on that book?
Yo,
What's up with that? Like I was
So at the
someone was trying to get me to read that this year.
yeah, somebody else. I was at Thanksgiving. This dude who's in that band, Yes Selma, was talking about
Yes,
reading
Selma.
the.
What's that?
They're like a noise band. I haven't seen them.
Okay.
He was saying that he was reading those, and because I had already turned everyone against me with my. Did I tell you guys this story? That I.
Tell us how bad you are, Brian.
this
How
is gonna
bad
be
are
a
you?
Real, bringing up old shit. but
Oh no!
Probably no one who cares will listen to this. But I'm at this Thanksgiving party, and I'm talking about how one of the OK Cupid questions is, would you date someone twice your age? And I was
Right.
saying, oh God, no. And Caroline Marcantoni got super fucking pissed off at me. And a bunch of people who probably wouldn't date somebody twice their age, but or half their age for that matter, but who like a woman who like when she was 19 dated somebody who was 27 was like, I've been in relationships where there was like a big age difference. So like there was a lot of just sort of like ill will targeted against me and my like take. And then this other dude who had like sort of sat out this conversation was just like reading My Struggle by Carl Nausgaard, and I was just like, I would definitely not read that book.
Everything I know about that book is that it's like the most European shit you could possibly like think of. Like every chapter is basically, you know, just like about how he has like a nightmare that's based off of like watching too many episodes of like a publicly produced like cartoon about dwarves. And then his family
like
has
it's like some kind of like how Current 93 always talks about Nobby.
yeah, or and then like the chapter ends with his family eating dinner at like 11 p.m. Like that's
Is
like
that European?
Yeah, eating dinner
Yeah.
late's European as
I've
fuck.
never
Man,
been.
that you can get on the continent, son.
Yeah.
I've never been.
yeah.
That's where you be from. That's what we do.
Yeah, I'm going to Ukraine next year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get wifed
But
up.
going back to the age difference thing, wouldn't all those people freak out if they saw a 50-year-old dude dating like a 23-year-old?
Implicitly, the answer is no. That it's really to just believe, like Caroline Sands was just like, the heart wants what it wants. Anyone can love who.
Well,
they
I
want.
agree, yeah, but you personally wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, right? Is what
Like,
you're
are you
talking about.
I mean,
You're like, I wouldn't. You're not
I'm
saying,
saying,
like, it's
like,
wrong to.
My stance is like maybe when I was younger, I would date someone twice my age, but the older I get, the closer to just being old as fuck that is. Like I'm
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
I would not like a 66-year-old. I would be
Basically,
older
they're on
than my
death's door
mom,
already.
But also, like, I would be worried about them.
Right.
Like, aren't you just gonna fucking die?
Yeah, you hump them too hard in a moment of passion, and you
Yeah.
just dislocate both their hips.
Also,
But
I'm
then what
unclear
about
on
the-
how menopause works.
What about as you get older and someone half your age could potentially be someone that you could be in a relationship with?
Yeah, like Woody
Fucking-
Allen.
I'm 33 now, and people who are, let's say, early 20s look like actual babies to me.
Right.
But
So
they could
it's
teach you
like-
how to floss.
And there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, dear
That's
Lord,
the big
yeah.
deal. Yeah.
It seems fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
I'll just get into Fortnite.
It could, I mean, conceivably in a universe of infinite possibilities, it could happen,
Yeah.
but it probably won't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when. Like, at what age would that happen where it would be chill? Like, because again, so you would basically have to be like over 40, or at least like late 30s. for
I'm just
somebody
saying.
half your age to be legally fuckable. And then there's what we'll just describe as cultural differences.
All I'm saying is I'm 38.
Yeah.
I'm
So
39.
that would- so what's half of that?
I don't know.
17.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
19.
not.
19.
Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah,
19.
there you go. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Could you talk to a 19-year-old about anything?
I could, but I
Prob-
wouldn't want to.
Maybe. I don't know.
You could talk.
Jeweling?
Oh my God.
Or the
No, I was
artist.
actually just imagining a situation where she thinks you're talking about Jewel the vape, and you think she's talking about pieces of you.
Yeah. And hilarity ensues. What a misunderstanding.
That's
Yeah.
another one of my favorite imagined cultural differences is he's into bath salts and juicing, and so she, but not the same one.
Yeah. Should I do my video game list now, or do we have?
Yeah, get it over
Fortnite
with.
number one.
Yeah.
I
What else
can't-
is going to happen?
I can't do Fortnite. My laptop doesn't have a good enough graphics card.
I thought you did Fortnite on like your Xbox, PS.
You have to have Xbox Gold to play it on Xbox. You apparently don't need to have like an online subscription to do it with a PS4, but that's not the case with Xbox. And I don't have a PS4. Night in the Woods, which actually, Brian, you would like if you were in the
it's
game.
an indie game.
Wolfenstein 2. You get
This
to watch,
time more swastikas.
You get to watch Hitler pee in a bowl and vomit all over himself. That's pretty cool. Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 5,
Just ice
Far
over
Cry
here.
5,
Ice.
Quadrilateral Cowboy, PUBG Mobile, which is about as close to Fortnite as I got, and The Last of Us, which is also like narratively like a pretty like compelling game. None of these games I think like actually came out this year, but they're what I played because I don't buy games that aren't used.
You glad you got that off your chest?
Yeah.
Feel better?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really feel anything.
You feel something if I shot you with this BB gun?
Well, Brian, did you see this tweet I posted a while back? They had they had to shorten it from Marwin Call to Marwin because the studio was concerned people would think the title was Welcome to Margin Call, a film about a man using dolls to restage scenes from the 2011 J.C. Chandor film.
How many faves that one got?
2 and 1 retweet.
That's not bad.
I have like 200 followers, so and most of them.
Oh, I've got more than that. I've got
Well,
like
most of my
350 or some
followers,
shit.
like, because I have the word otaku in my handle, I think just follow me because they think that I'm like an anime account.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool to tweet niche content.
Yeah.
Pays the bills.
If people understand what you're talking about regularly, you're doing it wrong.
This tweet did well. Pixar movie that's a modern retelling of Pinocchio about a real doll who longs to be human. When her wish is granted, she realizes life as a human is just as unsatisfying and yearns to return to the simplicity of her former life. But the best part of that thought was my my reply to that, which was the Jiminy Cricket character would be a sentient pile of cum that wears a top hat.
That's the funny part of that. I think you said that on the podcast the other day.
Oh, did
also.
I? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did because you're so fucking proud of yourself with it.
Oh, I'm gonna say something that I also saw on Twitter.
Oh, yeah?
Which is
I wish you were on there,
somebody
Brian.
wearing a T-shirt that says "Friend of the Pod" and then in parentheses it clarifies that it means the Ween album.
Nice.
That is a good shirt.
That's good. I'd wear that. Yeah. Yeah. When are you gonna get another Twitter account? Never.
Never.
Okay. Your
is
yogurt
this-
was good, man.
Is this podcast done? But has
Yeah, I think it's pretty much.
It can end whenever.
Nick is
Well, how much?
shirtless, the games
Yeah.
have been listed.
It's been like 2 hours.
Yeah, I guess
Get
we
to
could.
work editing this audio.
Yeah.
Nah.
Solid.
Put the whole thing.
Oh,
The
this
whole.
one's- this
The
one's
whole.
solid
This
gold,
is up.
baby.
Might as well put the whole other up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Why not?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yep. Well, I guess this is Edgelord Apocalypse.
Does anybody have any final thoughts? Any moments of clarity?
2019 is going to be worse.
It might be better in a really fucked up way.
Oh, you got any? You want to make any predictions for 2019? Maybe. You call it right now, Brian. Call it.
Hillary finally goes to prison.
Fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See you in
Yeah.
hell.
invent a smart gelatin where you can make a Jello mold that'll suck your dick.
It's basically Venom.
Yep, they're making a Venom 2, baby. This time.
Oh, it's
there's a
probably already in the
Jell-O-
can.
Jello mold tie-in.
I really want Venom 2 to either be about.
It's gonna be about Carnage, you know, because there's a post-credits teaser.
Well, no,
Don't
but
be
I
a
wa-
fucking.
No, I want, but I mean like the incidental like action. I want it to either be about Eddie Brock getting hired to work for Crooked Media or The Intercept.
Okay.
All right. Enough of that.
All right. Well,
Thanks for calling, assholes.
yeah.
We'll try it again sometime.
Wow, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's well placed. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Succinct.
All right.
All right, see you in hell.